Mr. Mack-Poole, 3-minute history, Russian Revolution, code 2N, and today we're looking at the results of the victory of the Soviet Union after World War II, or as it's known in the Soviet Union, the Great Patriotic War. Undoubtedly, the Soviet Union, or the USSR, had attained global superpower status after World War II. That was a direct consequence of the victory of the Soviet Union. Now, why was this? Well, there are a couple of reasons, so let me elaborate. One of the key reasons that the Soviet Union was such a superpower was the relative balance of power exchange between the traditional European powers, which was Britain, Germany and France, who had been severely weakened by their activities in World War II. Notably, Germany, who was the major continental power prior to World War II, was severely weakened. It was completely destroyed by the Allied powers, the Grand Alliance in World War II. France had been conquered by Germany, and the British Empire was vastly on the decline. So there was a kind of balance of power exchange there. Also, there was a territorial growth of the Soviet Union after the Great Patriotic War. In particular, the Baltic states of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania were ceded to the Soviet Union after their liberation of those states from the Third Reich. Notably, Moldova also became part of the Soviet Union too. So we have a growing population which adds and boosts to an economy of the Soviet Union. Also, notably, the Baltic states gave the Soviet Union warm water port access, which is extremely important, something that Imperial Russia had long desired. Germany itself was vastly weakened, so its capital was split into 4 zones of occupation, which would later become a major theme in the Cold War. However, the Soviet Union would have a very large section of this. This in itself demonstrated what a great power the Soviet Union had become, especially in the heart of Europe. Also, as well as the Soviet Union gaining that territory of the Baltic states, the huge Soviet bloc satellite states became a sphere of influence for the Soviet Union. Now, this was negotiated at the free conferences of Tehran, Yalta and Potsdam, which was in 1943 and 1945 respectively for those free conferences, and the final conference being after World War II itself. However, more importantly was just this swathe of territory right into the heart of Europe, which now was ostensibly puppet states for the Soviet Union. However, despite this territorial growth and this greater sense of power in Europe, there was some shortcomings. The USSR had to economically recover from a very disastrous World War II. How would it do that? Well, that's for my next